Всем привет, с вами Crazy7251, мы продолжаем с вами проходить Back to the Future, назад в будущее от Telltale Games, и это вторая серия первого эпизода. Опа, Док.
What are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system, of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan?
A plan? Right. But what?
Давай защитим тебя.
Try to tough it out. Now that we know what's coming, maybe we sneak it past the gangsters with a bulletproof vest or something.
That might work with 1 or 2 bullets, but from the looks of this article, it appears that I'm going to be mowed down in a hail of Tommy gun fire that rendered the innocent stranger little more than a puppy mass of bones and bristle.
Who writes like that?
According to the byline, one Edna Strickland.
Понятно. Так. Давай переубедим власть.
Why don't we tell the authorities?
Tell them what? That my friend from the future has proof that I'll be murdered tomorrow? They'd ship us both off to the loony bin. And trust me, you don't want to see the inside of a 1931 insane asylum.
Поговорим с гангстерами.
Talk to the gangsters. Tell them they're about to shoot the wrong guy.
I don't think the criminals of this era are going to be very receptive to a complete stranger telling them that their secret assassination plan is misguided. Do you?
Тогда во времени вернемся.
Go back in time before you were arrested and stop you from getting caught in the first place.
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Тогда
I
побег.
suppose I could just get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me. 1931 me.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely.
Тогда как мне тебя убедить?
To convince your younger self to finish the rocket drill. Just tell him I need to break his older self out of jail?
Absolutely not. Whatever you do, you can't tell my younger self anything about time travel. I won't come up with the inspiration for the flux capacitor for another 24 years.
Then what am I supposed to...
Just be your charming self. From what I remember, I'm a pretty easygoing kid, so enlisting me in a scientific adventure should be a piece of cake.
Хорошо, где мне тебя найти?
I'll go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
Хорошо. Угу.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
Хорошо. Значит, в столовой. Открыто. Хорошо. Суп может повредить мой пищевой, поэтому есть его мы, конечно, не будем. Оу. Ты кто такой? Приюта, сегодняшний день.
McFly. Biff? Kid.
Оу.
Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right, that's better. What are you looking at, punk?
Keep your eyes on the soup, kid.
Well,
Well, what?
what are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly,
Yes?
that hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 + 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey, anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
Скотина такая. Хорошо, мы его сейчас проучим. Нет, давайте позвоним. У нас есть номер телефона. Клондайк 5 10 38. Вперед.
Brown residence.
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who may I say is calling?
The courthouse? Doc never told me you worked at the courthouse.
Да. У него еще много-много-много тайн. О, тарелка супа исчезла. Печально. Я думал, что можно ее взять. Так, у нас есть 2 цели. Первая цель, мы идем... Нет? Парикмахерская, по-моему, где-то была. Дверь канцелярского магазина. Дверь парикмахерской, вот она.
Hey, can I get some moose?
What does this look like? A hunting lodge?
Вот блин. Здесь можно? Нет. Ушел на обед, скоро вернусь. Ладно. Так, как мне здесь прибежать? Великое оружие на ночлежке. Так, автосалон. Значит, мы идем в здание суда. Опа.
Don't touch those. These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm Michael, Corleone.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact. Naturally, H2A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than 6.
Стой.
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
Вот, давай вот так.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science. Is that even possible? Oh,
Блин.
Come on, wait up
Давай
a
еще
minute.
раз.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
Ты не занят.
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
Да.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone? Amazing.
Расскажи мне про Бога.
You don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister, but you're wrong, wrong, wrong.
Блин.
The speed relative to the speed of light.
Ладно. Док, мне нужна твоя помощь. Ты в детстве был вообще ужасный.
Так.
Marty, have you found my younger self yet?
Well,
ну да.
I met your younger self.
Great.
And I gotta say, you're kind of uptight.
What?
You won't even talk to me.
I find that hard to believe. Tell me what happened.
Ты много
Why does your
бормочешь.
younger self mutter all the time?
Muttering? Why would I be muttering? I never mutter unless... the Hill Valley Expo!
The expo?
Yes, the Expo. How could I have forgotten? In a few months, the younger me will put on a demonstration at the Hill Valley Exposition, my first public foray into the world of science. Everyone in town will be there, including a number of noted inventors who shaped my career.
So, it was a big success?
No, it was a miserable failure, but it was a spectacularly miserable failure, one which marked my transition from an amateur garage scientist into a professional seeker of truth.
Как выставка действительно связана с бормотанием?
When I was younger, I used to relieve stress by working on complex mathematical conundrums. No doubt my younger self is working on some impossible problem in an attempt to work off cerebral steam in the weeks before the exposition. What was I muttering about?
I don't know. H to the something with an inverse of something else. I'm not so good at equations.
That's too bad. I bet if we could solve my younger self's problem, he'd be more inclined to listen to you.
Let's talk about your younger self's problems later.
Okay.
Так. Ага. У нас есть эта штука. Это значит, что мы можем, возможно, перезаписать. Да? Мы можем перезаписать? Так. Вот он, ты Браун. Есть.
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Ну, тебе что-то не нравится, а? Ладно, теперь у нас есть запись диктофона, да? Так. Док. Послушай это.
Does this ring a bell?
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief! Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was gonna say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
So...
It'll be fine.
Хорошо. Г это что? Я забыл. Г это Гамильтоний или так,
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Г это Гамильтония.
Maybe H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator.
Yeah.
Ну,
Great Scott! If H is a Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
я читал Жюль
Well,
Верна.
looks like this.
You know about my rocket-powered drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this. Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
Мне нужен твой реактивный бур. Мне очень нужен твой реактивный бур. Мне очень нужен твой реактивный бур.
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course. Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning?
Так.
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done! I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered this subpoena. Part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket-powered drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
Отлично, у меня есть повестка.
I've got to subpoena my grandpa?
Вот черт.
It's Kid Tannen.
Hey, I just saw him at the soup kitchen yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
Допустим. Так, давайте, я немножко сбился. Так, значит, мне надо бочка 95-градусного спирта и... Так, не то. А как мне это убрать? Вот это? Ага. Так, с ними поговорим о спирте.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
Извините за
I'm sorry
Эйнштейна.
about the way Einstein lit into you back there. I don't know what got into him.
Well, I hope you've learned to keep him under control.
Yeah, I found someone to keep him distracted.
Very good. Now let's see if you know your multiplication tables.
Что за
What's the
эксклюзив?
scoop?
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen. It's under new management, you know. And oh, we mustn't jump to any conclusions. Not till the facts are in. I hope to heaven it is just a rumor. That soup kitchen is the front line in the good fight. If it goes bad, what will happen to the Stay Sober Society? Not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for soup deliveries.
Вы развозите суп?
You make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause. Healthy bodies, healthy souls, or so one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither. Hill Valley Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier Ranch for Unwanted Children, Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane, Shady Acres Rest Home. Oh, I can barely keep track of them all. It's a very big job.
Ага. Давайте я помогу вам с
Yeah, I
супом.
can help you deliver soup. I donate a lot of time to charities.
Oh? Which ones?
The, Mario Brothers.
Ah, yes. The Italians do so many good works.
If you'll just fix it so I can pick up the barrels of soup.
Now hold your horses, let's not get overeager. I drive the soup cycle in this town, and I'm not about to turn it over to an upstart. But if you're well connected with the local charitable institutions,
Yeah?
you can let me know when they're running low on soup.
Ну, ладно.
I got a book.
Oh, where?
Так, слушай, Эммет. Кажется, тут есть кое-что с супом. Вот так
This
вот.
might be a stupid question, but couldn't you have designed your rocket-powered drill to run on fuel that, you know, isn't illegal?
Illegal? What does law have to do with science? Science has its own laws. You of all people should know that.
Что-нибудь место
Couldn't you
спето.
tweak your engine design a little so it runs on something else?
Like what?
I don't know, gas maybe?
Gasoline? Yesterday's news. You'll see. By 1940, automobiles will all run on pure alcohol.
Увы, но нет.
We'll get that subpoena
Ладно.
delivered. Mine.
Michael Corleone.
Yeah.
Так, повестка будет доставлена в срок, или я не Майкл Корлеоне, короче, что эта фраза была. Значит. Кит. Да, ой, ты же не Кит Таун, ты кто-то у нас другой, да?
You got kiwi all over my socks.
Sorry, boss.
Get out of here. How about you?
Huh?
I'm sitting at a shoe shine booth. You walk up. Either you're here to shine my shoes, or you got a death wish. Which is it?
Ладно. Чем
I guess you
занимаетесь?
won't talk about your business.
Why not? I got nothing to hide. I recently acquired controlling interest in the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen.
Не похож на
Soup
любителя
kitchen,
супа.
an odd line of business for a guy like you.
I like soup. Plus, I got a heart as big as all outdoors. Buff a little harder. I want to see myself in the toes.
Давай так.
Hey, I represent United Charities of Hill Valley. Can you authorize me to pick up soup from your establishment and deliver it to some very deserving souls?
Nah, that Strickland dame's got the charity racket pretty much locked up. No point in giving her competition.
Edna Strickland thinks your soup kitchen might not be on the up and up.
That dame gets on my nerves. Got a great pair of gams, though.
Так, давайте все-таки
I'm
попробуем
looking for a guy
поискать
named
Макфлая.
Arthur McFly. He's my, sort of a relative.
Well, he's my employee. He's very busy today.
Знаешь, где он?
Arthur's boss. You know where he is, right?
He's at the, office.
Where's the office?
I forget.
Ладно.
So when do you think Arthur will be leaving the office?
When I tell him he can leave the office. Hey, you missed a spot.
Ладно.
Isn't that Arthur McFly's hat you're holding?
It was McFly's hat. Now, it's my peanut bowl.
Can I have some peanuts?
Why not? I'm a magnanimous kind of guy. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Вот так вот.
Hey, kid!
Yeah?
What the hell is that?
Hey!
Ну так к чертям себя.
What'd you do?
Теперь эта шляпа будет моей.
Give me that hat, you lousy crook!
Emmett!
Вот черт.
Emmett!
Спрятались, блин, как в Голливуде какого-нибудь.
Nobody makes a monkey out of Kid Tannen!
Перфект.
Ow! Fix me up!
Where do you
Отлично.
learn how to move like that?
Sandlot football. They used to call me the Streak.
Get out.
Отлично. Теперь эту шляпу мы можем отдать Макфлаю. Интересно, а где Макфлай у нас? Артур Макфлай. В офисе. Но мне надо ему... А ты что здесь делаешь? Бочонок.
Hey, cue ball.
What?
Еще
The truck
бочонки.
just arrived with a fresh shipment of soup.
Soup? Soup?
Well, this is the regular soup, and this is the special soup.
Right. Special.
Наркоман.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm spicing up the soup. It's my secret recipe.
Listen, this ain't the Savoy, and we ain't here to feed these bozos no fancy soup. The boss has got a business to rebuild, so knock off the goofing and mind your post.
All right. Just try the soup. Well,
Боится.
I can see why you want to keep this a secret.
Ну-ну. Так. Вот это бочонки с
What about
супом.
those barrels?
what about him?
What kind of soup is that?
It's not it's special soup.
What's special about it?
It's made for grown-ups, kid.
A soup for grown-ups?
That's right, kid. Be nosy. See where it gets you.
Слушай,
Excuse me.
у меня к тебе
Talking
дело.
to me?
Да-да. Так. Можно мне немного супа?
Can I have a bowl of soup?
You're a soup kitchen. What do you think?
Спасибо. Какая ужасная чашка.
What kind of soup is this? It tastes like...
Scrolle ribolita?
I was gonna say week-old cabbage.
Everyone's a critic. Look, all I got to work with is this 2-bit soup in a barrel and spice rack that hadn't been restocked since the Coolidge administration. What do you think I should do to perk this slop up?
Let's see. Have you tried
Соль.
salt?
Salt? What do you think, it's too bland? Too mild? I didn't put too much pepper in it, did I?
I just think it could use a little more salt.
No accounting for taste these days.
Попробуй посолить. О! Прямо то, что надо, выбрал. Отлично. Только несколько супа. Так. Бочонки с самогоном. Ну-ка. Поговорим с ним.
Okay. Hey, never mind.
Ладно. Эмит. Есть что мне сказать? Блин. Может...
Mind if I look around?
No.
Блин. Слышь?
What?
Ты ё-моё.
What?
Давай.
What's a tough guy like Kid Tannen doing running a soup kitchen?
Mr. Tannen purchased the soup kitchen from the Sisters of Mercy in an effort to repair his reputation as a respectable community figure after his fine name was besmirched by the malignant and malicious the actions of the misguided vandals that done burned down his place of business.
His speakeasy.
I cannot confirm nor deny any claims of so-called illegal bootlegging at the
Just eat your damn soup, pipsqueak.
Да, действительно, почему суп в бочонках?
Why is the soup in a barrel?
Cause it's hard to ladle off the floor.
Логично. Тогда...
So this place used to be a soup kitchen.
What do you mean used to be? Despite recent changes in ownership, this joint is still available for the purposes of distributing food to the needy and the not so well-to-do. And no other purposes whatsoever.
Right.
Так.
Okay, I've got some more ideas about your soup.
Do tell.
Let's see. Have you tried
Добавь туда перец
giving the
чили.
soup a little heat, maybe?
Why, is it getting cold?
No, I mean like chili powder, muy caliente.
Oh, bit of a tough guy, huh? Actually, I like it spicy too, but it's gotta be edible for the common folks.
Come on, a little dash isn't gonna kill anyone.
Ah, heck. You got moxie, kid. Let's spice it up a bit, shall we?
Отлично. Так. Блин. Как-то надо их взять.
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
В общем, у меня память кончилась опять на компьютере. Ой, за счет этих двух серий. Поэтому я думаю, что возможно...
What are those
Опа.
tables for?
We keep a few extra tables around for our end-of-the-month hobo soirees.
Ладно, в общем, в следующей серии мы продолжим, пока на этом мы закончим. С вами был Crazy7251. Подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайк, вступайте в группу ВКонтакте. Рассказывайте нам друзьям. Всем удачи и до следующих видео. Твиттер, плейс, как обычно, описание к видео. Ладно. Будем знать.